Hello and welcome back to jimmurphymp.com. This is the first video blog of the new year. I hope your New Year's resolutions are still intact and whatever you've decided to give up, you've still managed to abstain from. I want to start by congratulating Betty Cunningham. Many of you will know Betty, the former Provost of East Hampshire, councillor in Barhead, who's been here in East Hampshire for many years, and she was recognised for all of her work for our community in the New Year's Honours List from Her Majesty the Queen with an OBE. It's a fantastic achievement. And it's real testimony, not just what she's done here in East Hampshire, but also of what she's done to support families and children in Malawi, a country that she's adopted as her own, and raised thousands of pounds through her own trust to raise money for schooling, for healthcare and general support for families in Malawi. And if you go to any of the recycling, and many of us are doing recycling, of course, at this time of year with some of the packaging and things from Christmas, there's a big green boxes are there for the children of Malawi for you to make contribution of clothes and shoes, etc. That's down to the Betty's work. So congratulations to all the best to those in the community who work with Betty to make all of this possible. And I think many of us are rightly proud of what Betty's achieved. Beyond that, this year has started in politics the same way the last one ended, which is a debate about the economy, about the best way to deal with the deficit. And of course Labour's view is that the government is going too fast, too far, too deeply in trying to cut the deficit. And we've seen the consequences of that just in the past few days with the introduction of the increase in VAT to 20%. This is a change that will hurt families, make no mistake about it. Hurt motorists and hurt many others besides, and it's the wrong choice at the wrong time for our country. Now, we all know we've got to make savings, we've got to make cuts, and Labour set out some plans to do that. But to make this level of change at this time is very difficult for very many. It's the wrong thing to do. And I know this government, the Tories and the Liberal Democrat cheerleaders, are going to try and blame Labour for the deficit. And it's in direct kind of contradiction of all the evidence over the last 2 years. This is a recession that happened in America, Russia, China, across the European Union, and almost every country on earth. That wasn't caused by a Labour government here in Britain. It was a financial crisis across the entire globe. And what you're judged now as a politician is how you deal with it, the decisions you make. And this government's making the wrong choice on VAT, and it's also making the wrong choice, which is affecting 600 local families on tax support for childcare costs. £400 a year, 600 families here in East Hampshire will be affected. So these controversies, I think, will continue to run, and there'll be a lot of debate about it. So that's all for now. All the best for the new year. All the best at work, all the best for those who are back at college or university. And if you've got any comments at all, just get in touch as usual with the blog, Twitter, Facebook, email, or by writing to myself or Ken McIntosh about anything I've said here, or anything comes through the annual report. Myself and Ken over the next couple of days will be distributing this annual report. Again, if there's anything you want to comment on, just get in touch. All the best. Bye bye.